Yeah, so we just want to do run through a couple of little maintenance tips with the external gas barbecue point. It's always a good thing to grab some WD-40 and keep this little lock on the outside lubricated up with that, because they do get very sticky, and if you don't use it that often they can get quite troublesome. That's just a little lock. So then just insert the key and just keep it lubed, because they do stick. So that's now in the unlock position, that's the lock position, unlocked. Release the little door, and there we see our connection point. Again, it's always good to keep this well lubricated with WD. You know how often I use mine, so basically mine's pretty free, which we try and keep it lubed up the best we can. Yeah, the other important thing to remember is obviously the little red tap. It's not going to turn until you've inserted your gas barbecue pipe into the coupling, and then it will lock in position, and then you can actually turn the tap. So we'll just show you how to do that. Remove the little rubber cap, and it just clips in position. So that's the good thing. If you keep that lubricated, it will just automatically, and again, so yeah, then you can operate your tap. There you go. So I'll open the tap. And just to release the point again, just pull that back and you can just release your little nozzle, as easy as that. And always keep the cap on to stop any debris going back in. There you go. Yeah, when you want to lube it up, you can just remove that little rubber cover while you're doing the lubrication job. And then that sleeve around the outside, just squirt some WD in around there, in around the back of it, and just work that round so he's nice and free. Work it around. Keep it lubed up. It's the name of the game, because they do seize up. And when I saw someone struggling, asking questions on the forum, I thought it's about time I literally chucked out a little video on this, but it's as simple as that. Slip the little cover back on again, like that. Get your little rubber on the end of there, and that's absolutely fine. So I'm using a solid made up hose for this job for my Cadillac, and obviously that's the end that inserts into the van. The other end is the bit that goes onto the Cadillac, and always remember that so if you're a newbie, that is a left hand thread, so it's not going to do up the conventional way, it's going to do up the opposite way to conventional. That is a left hand coupling that goes on your Cadillac. There we go. So I hope that's just maybe just prompted you maybe just to give it a little bit of maintenance. If you got one of these, they're fairly standard fitment on a motorhome, this kind of door arrangement, and it's just keeping it lubed up. And through the winter months they do, like I say, if it gets a little bit damp in there, it gets corroded, just keep everything lubed up, and then next summer when you want to get your barbecue back in, you're not going to have any issues.